Welcome back to Piano Idol. So last time we looked at playing the right hand of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and this time we're going to look at playing the left hand. But before we do, we're going to look at the challenge of coordinating both right and left hands, which is quite tricky when you start. So I've got some exercises lined up that get progressively harder just so that we can start working on that. Taking pieces apart to hands separately is something that you'll do every time you practice a new piece, because we can only hear what's going on and what we need to work on if we do one hand on its own. It's normally the left hand that we find that needs a little bit more work. I think it's because we spend a lot of time playing tunes with our right hand and we get quite used to really listening to what's happening there, so the left can sort of lag behind a bit. I'm left-handed, and even saying that, I still find my left hand is slightly less cooperative than my right. So here we go with these exercises. Use these as a warm-up every time you sit down to try playing your pieces, because they're a good way to get your fingers working nicely, just like you warm up when you're exercising. This is the first exercise. So we've got both thumbs starting on middle C, and we're going to then move to second fingers, third fingers, fourth fingers, fifth fingers, and back in again. So this is it. You might be wondering why that's not very easy at all. Your left hand is usually a little less cooperative than your right. Even though I'm left-handed, I find my left hand will often lag behind and not do quite what I want it to do. I think it's because we spend a lot of our time using our right hand to play melodies, and we're much more conscious of what our right hand is doing. And the way to solve this is to just spend a bit more time doing the left on its own. And then when you put them together again, you will find they start to improve. Also, you can slow it right down, and that's going to help you to work out where there might be a sticky point. So listening to that, I just heard I had a bit of that going on. So I would be working hard, getting my left hand, practicing my left hand a few more times to really iron that out. Okay? You notice at the end we've got a new symbol. This is a 2-beat rest, because you can see we're in 4/4, 4 beats to the bar, but we are ending on a 2-beat note. So we have to fill in the rest of our bar. And again, we will look at rests another time, but it's important that we fill the bar out to 4 beats, and this is how we do it. So this time we're going to be playing the same notes as we've got in the right hand in the left hand, an octave apart. The challenge with this one is that we've got different fingers playing the left hand part to the right hand. So we've got a new coordination challenge, and again we'll practice the left a few more times than the right. We can slow it right down, and that will help get that together. So this time we're going to change the rhythm we've got in the left hand, which is actually going to be the same as the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star rhythm. And so we're just going to have 2-beat notes in the left hand. That's a challenge, because suddenly we've got different things going on completely in both hands. So now let's look at the left hand for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on its own. your sense of pulse, this will help you to make sure you keep yourself in the right place in the music. The notes I've picked for the left hand fit nicely because they are part of the chord that is suggested by the melody notes, and we will talk more about chords another time. And here we have both hands together. Remember to practice the exercises quite a few times before you start trying to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and remember to work at the left hand only, and of course the right hand only, before you start trying to put it together. And when you do put it together, very, very slowly at first, you can build up your speed gradually. So good luck and enjoy playing the piano.